All right, so here's some more views. This is downtown Fort Worth as seen from Trinity Park in Fort Worth. There's the river. We'll back out, just show you kind of the immense depth of this park. It goes on and on. I'm in a completely different section than I was at before. I couldn't figure out even how to get over here, so I left the park on the other end and I drove about 1.5 miles to get around to the other end of this park. But this is kind of a neat place. It's one of my favorite places in the world. You know, sometimes you don't know what you've got until it's gone. And, you know, I think there's so much to offer in Texas. And I always had a romantic idea about what Oregon was like. You know, I left Oregon when I was 17. And Oregon is beautiful, don't get me wrong. You've seen it. Those of you that have watched this channel, you've seen the A-B comparison of Oregon and Texas. But then at the same time, I think while I was fantasizing about how awesome Oregon was and romanticizing that place, you know, all the years I lived here, I failed to see the common beauty that is available right here in the Lone Star State. And Fort Worth is one of the prettiest places, and I'm so glad to be home. I've spent more time in Texas than I ever have in Oregon, and Oregon just wasn't home. I tried to go back there, and I felt like a stranger in a strange land. Now I'm back in Texas, and I don't know, I have so many memories here. That little red shack right there used to be a train station for a little rail train. I don't know if the little rail train comes through or not, but it used to go through this park and across the freeway, down by the river, and over to the Fort Worth Zoo. But it looks kind of abandoned, like they haven't been running the little train. Maybe they stopped running the little train that, you know, one of those little quarter-sized trains that grown-ups have to kind of, you know, you got to kind of squinch down to get into, but the kids fit perfectly on it. It's got a little engineer and he takes you around the park. That's what this used to be, but it looks like maybe they've closed that down. Or maybe it's just closed for the winter, you know. It's not full on summer here yet. Maybe it's open in the summer. I'm gonna go read the sign. But anyway, I just thought I'd share one of my favorite places on earth, Trinity Park in Fort Worth.